What's going on, guys? In today's video I am heading out to Hillsborough River State Campground. I'm just doing a quick overnight camp. It's like 3:30 right now. I'll probably get there around 4 and only have like an hour and a half of daylight, and then just kind of chill out, get away from the busyness and get out of the house. I've been wanting to camp for a few weeks now because the weather's been pretty good, and tonight it's supposed to get down to like 58 degrees at night, which it's pretty cold for me, being from Florida. I know a lot of my viewers here probably are from up north, and they're gonna laugh at me saying that that's cold, but I think it'll be cold for me. So I'm pretty excited to get out, test out the tent a little bit more, and just have a night away from the house. So it's just me and the dog tonight. I haven't had him in the rooftop tent, so it'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. He's very much a bed hog, so that could get kind of annoying in a smaller space. But anyway, yeah, I'm on the way there right now. I lucked out with a campsite right on the river, so that should be pretty cool. I brought my fishing rods, so I might be able to get a half-hour fishing session in or so, maybe try to catch some bass before it gets dark, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'll let you guys know when I'm there. I'm on the way right now, and I'll see you there. Alright, so just pulled up to the campsite. This place is actually a lot busier than I expected for a weeknight, but it's not too bad, and I got a pretty good spot. Nobody's on my right side for a little while, and to the left there's some trees. I'll show you in a second. Griff's obviously whining and excited to get out, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out and start getting set up. Alright, so this is the spot. As you can see, it's a very recreational camping. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more secluded, but as you can see, I kind of got a good spot because I have woods over here, whereas the spots over there, they're all right on top of each other, which kind of sucks. So this is a pretty good spot. There's like a little walkway with a bridge there, and then the river's right behind, so I'll show you that. As you can see, Griff is kind of pissed off because he's on a leash. We normally never put him on a leash. So yeah, here's the spot. Rooftop tent's gonna open this way. Might be a little uneven. I might need to use the traction boards or something. And there's like the walkway, and the river's right back there. So there's a little walkway down to the river, which I'll probably try to do a little bit of fishing or something. I don't know, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and get set up, and then I'll kind of do a little bit of exploring or maybe some fishing before it gets dark out. He literally doesn't understand the concept of the leash. It keeps wrapping around him. He's pissed off. Come here, bud. Come here. You can walk. Yeah, see? Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm essentially set up. I have the rooftop tent set up. Took about 5 minutes, just like last time. Now I pretty much just have to throw the pillows and blankets in, and then that should be good to go. Griff's still kind of being an idiot with the leash. Cool, he's about to get stuck on that side of the fence, I guess, because I don't think he's smart enough to come back around. All tangled up. Yeah, but anyway, since that's set up, I'm probably gonna grab the fishing poles and head down to the water down there and see if I can't fish for a little bit. Alright, so as you just saw, fishing was kind of a bust. It's really kind of just like a little swampy area. It's not really like a river like I thought it was going to be. I guess I'm just kind of like in a different location than I thought it was, but it's still a cool little area, just not really prime real estate for fishing. There's a lot of trees in the water and stuff, so no big deal. But now I'm just kind of hanging out. Griff's still being a doofus with the leash, so I'm gonna light up a citronella candle, try to keep mosquitoes away. I haven't really seen any or gotten bit yet, but I don't really get bit that often. But I'm gonna do it just in case, especially if Griff will get bit. We don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting set up and kind of settled in, and then I'll make dinner, just something super quick. I got some brats, no sides or anything, but yeah, so that'll be pretty easy. And I'll get Griff some food as well, his dog food that he doesn't eat anyway. Alright, so I just realized I never actually introduced Griffin to the channel. So he is a German Shepherd mix rescue. We got him as a puppy, and he's very active, wants to just go around and sniff everything, as you can see, and play with giant palm fronds. So he's a little bit of a handful to have out here because he's walking all around, and I kind of have him on a probably like 15-foot leash. You're only supposed to have him on like a 6-foot leash out here, but that's not going to cut it for him because he'll start crying because he wants to go like walk around and obviously get into trouble. So yeah, that's Griffin. Cooking up some brats. Those should be done like 5 minutes tops. This idiot still doing stupid stuff. He literally doesn't learn. Like, I don't understand. He gets caught in here and then he can't get to the other side because he like tangles himself up. Stupid. It's literally like every 2 minutes, but maybe one day he'll learn. But yeah, anyway, I'm just kind of chilling out. I might start a fire. Not quite sure. It's honestly a little bit warmer than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little bit cooler, so I'm not really feeling the need for a fire right now, other than just, you know, because it's cool and fire's awesome. But yeah, so I'm just kind of hanging out right now. I'm going to eat and just kind of hang out. Alright, before it gets too dark, I wanted to show you what the tent setup looks like. And it's dark anyway. Basically, you just have this nice little under blanket because it's going to be cold out tonight. And then comforter, a couple pillows, and I might throw a Griff's dog bed up here, but probably keep the skylight open so I wake up a little bit earlier. And yeah, I think it'll be comfy enough. This is the Sky Ridge rooftop tent from BodyArmor4x4. I have another video on that if you want to go check it out and you're interested in maybe getting one for yourself. Alright, so as you can see, it's dark outside. I pretty much just ate dinner, cleaned up, and kind of settled in. Got the bed ready and whatnot. And so yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out, listening to music, chilling, drinking a little bit of whiskey, just hanging out with the dog, who is still being a complete idiot. He hasn't figured out that every time he goes under the fence behind me, he gets stuck and can't come back unless I show him how to get back under the fence. So very uneventful, but we're just hanging out, you know. It's nice to get away, get out. It is a little bit more crowded here than I expected, but overall I think I got a pretty good spot. You know, there's nobody like right next to me, which is really nice because there's a bunch of spots here where everyone's like right on top of each other. So I'm pretty happy I don't have to experience that. But yeah, so other than that, the only other eventful thing that's going to happen tonight is me trying to get Griff up into the tent. He hates being picked up. He squirms like crazy, so I'm gonna have to kind of wrap his arms up and just kind of like bear hug him up into the tent. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try to get it on camera. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get Griff in the rooftop tent, which is right there. This will be interesting, so let's see if we can do it. Alright guys, so I'm in the tent getting ready for bed. It's about 10 o'clock. Griff's kind of chilling in his dog bed here under the covers because it's going to be cold tonight. I have some string lights hung up in the tent which provides enough light for me to see, but I had to turn on my Ryobi light so you guys could see me. But yeah, so I'm pretty comfortable in the tent, pretty cozy with the comforter and the blanket as a base. I have a bunch of stuff over here, a backpack full of clothes, the Paxos Rockman 200 charging up my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. What's up guys, good morning. It's about 7 a.m. Pretty decently light out. Doesn't really look it. You can kind of see behind me, but still pretty dark in the tent. Slept pretty good last night, at least the first half, and then Griffin was getting a little antsy, a little restless, so I let him out around 2 in the morning and gave him a little quick walk, and then I didn't really sleep too well after that, but overall not too bad. The tent was comfy. I was actually pretty warm last night still, even though it was like 60 degrees or a little bit colder. So yeah, that was a little surprising, but overall pretty decent night of sleep. Literally first thing in the morning, he's already wrapped around twice. Go ahead, do it one more time. Why not? Alright, so got the eggs cooking up. Just sunny side up with a little bit of adobo seasoning. Just kind of hanging out. Griff's doing better on the leash that's not attached to anything. He still thinks he's constrained, but he doesn't get stuck. So my plan is pretty much just to eat breakfast straight out of the pan. I forgot a second plate. And I'll be using a plastic utensil, so that'll be kind of interesting. But yeah, just eat those and kind of pack up and get out of here. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you like this video. It really helps me out a ton. And yeah, that's it for today's video. It's just a nice little overnight camping trip. Nothing too crazy, just kind of hanging out, getting away. And I had fun, and I think Griffin had fun too, so that's all that matters. See you in the next one.